This video is brought to you by Soccer.com, North America's largest online soccer retailer. Be sure to use coupon code 1SR4U at checkout for free shipping within the US on any order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Asics Lethal Stats in the white, black, and yellow colorway. This shoe has a retail price of about $110, and honestly, for the money, it is one of the better values currently out there on the market as far as soccer shoes are concerned. The Lethal Stats itself is one of the most unique soccer shoes currently on the market, packed with innovation that you can only get from Asics. As far as how these shoes fit, feel, and perform, I do have a full review already up on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com, so you can go ahead and check out that full review. That'll give you all the details that you could possibly need, and that will be linked in the description, so go ahead and check that out if that does interest you. As far as the upper on the Lethal Stats is concerned, it uses a combination of kangaroo leather and what's called rhino skin synthetic. The kangaroo leather covers the vamp of the forefoot area here. You can see it cuts off right about this point, goes the entire forefoot, and then cuts off at this point on the outside of the shoe, if you guys can see that. There's not a lot of kangaroo leather here, but what is here is very good quality, and it's going to provide that nice soft touch on the ball when you are kind of dribbling and making these controlled touches, and it's also going to provide that little bit of stretch in the forefoot area of the shoe to allow for that nice custom comfortable fit. The rest of the shoe is this rhino skin synthetic. You can see the branding right there, and rhino skin is a synthetic designed with durability in mind. So a lot of you guys ask me what shoes are going to last me a couple of seasons, and honestly most of the modern shoes are not designed with durability in mind. Basically the durability is only achieved through the build quality of the shoe, but unlike all those other shoes, this shoe is actually designed with with durability in mind. So they want this shoe to last a long time, so you can expect this shoe to last a long time. And for the price, you really can't go wrong in terms of the price to lifetime ratio that you're going to get out of the Lethal Stats. As far as the rhino skin synthetic is concerned as a whole, it's a synthetic leather material that has a little bit of extra padding to it, so it's not like a thin synthetic, if you want to say that. And it kind of is more designed to mimic the feel of natural leather, and as a whole it has a really nice touch on it. Again, I talk a little bit more about this in the full review. As far as the tongue is concerned, it's actually an elasticated tongue. You can see on either side of the tongue there is these two little straps, and they're basically right here, and it kind of holds your foot in place down in the shoe. You can't actually pull the tongue out of the boot, which is somewhat unusual, and it feels a little bit weird at first, but it really does a good job of securing your foot in place, which again, I'll talk about a little bit more about this in the on-feet portion of this video. The heel liner is a full suede heel and ankle collar liner on the inside, natural suede, really good quality, and is really comfortable from right out of the box. And of course the insole is an EVA foam insole, and it is fully removable, so you can take it out if you did want to and swap it out for something else. As far as the midsole of the shoe is concerned, and that's probably unusual for you to hear for a soccer shoe, this shoe actually does have a midsole. It's made out of Solite EVA foam, and EVA foam is basically what you're going to find in pretty much any running shoe as far as what's going to provide that little bit of extra cushioning, and they put that in this particular shoe. So you have a little bit of extra cushioning in the heel as well as the forefoot area. So if you are one of those people that has a lot of issues with getting like shin splints or have issues with your joints at all, this is one of those shoes that you should definitely take a look at as far as preventing injuries any further. One other unique aspect of this shoe that you can only get from Asics is the 10mm heel gradient. Basically, a heel gradient means that your heel is sitting 10 millimeters higher than your forefoot. And while that might seem like a lot, 10 millimeters is only about that much. It's pretty much normal for most shoes that aren't soccer shoes. Soccer shoes as a whole are pretty much flat, but almost any running shoe is going to have a heel gradient of 10 millimeters or more, unless it is a barefoot style of running shoe. Basically, the reason why they included this 10 millimeter heel gradient is that it kind of repositions your joints at slightly different angles that have been proven to reduce the risk of injury. So it's a really unique thing on there. It's something that you'll notice a little bit at first when you first get these shoes on. If you've never worn the 10mm heel gradient from Asics before, you'll notice it for like the first 20-25 minutes, but after that you completely forget that it's there and it becomes unnoticeable. But it is a cool technology and something, again, you can only get from Asics soccer shoes. As far as the sole plate and stud pattern is concerned, this is one of the best stud patterns that I've honestly ever used, just in terms of traction on firm natural grass surfaces. You have just this kind of array of different shaped studs all over the place. What really kind of gets me on this particular stud pattern are these 6 triangular shaped or triangular formed conical studs there. They're a little bit smaller than you would normally get, but do such a fantastic job of gripping into the ground and providing fantastic grip when you're pushing off. Doing stops and starts in this particular shoe just feels unfair when you're playing against somebody else without this shoe, simply because it just grips so well. It's actually really scary how nice it grips, and I couldn't be more impressed with how this shoe performs in terms of the stud pattern. The rest of the shoe has kind of somewhat of a conical slash bladed stud pattern going on. There's different shaped studs all over the place, and just provides that nice stable feel with all the grip coming from this section on the boot. And like I said, as a whole, it performs extremely well. One of the best stud patterns currently on the market, in my opinion. That's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion is concerned, and we'll move on to the on feet portion. Alright, here's a look at the Asics Lethal Stats on feet, and honestly from right out of the box they're pretty comfortable. The very first thing you're going to notice are those elasticated straps on either side of the tongue that hold your foot really tightly in the boot even when the laces aren't tied. So for that reason alone, I would say that this is a shoe that's not really well suited towards wider footed players. If you do have a wide foot, this is probably something you should not take a look at. One thing to note as well is that these kind of straps on the side really do add a little bit as far as arch support is concerned. So if you're looking to have a little bit of support from your shoes, this is definitely one of those shoes that's going to provide that. As far as the fit in the forefoot and toolbox area is concerned, it is kangaroo leather and it feels a little bit narrow from right out of the box. But of course that will expand over time once you get some break-in time into these soccer shoes. As far as the heel is concerned, it does have that suede going all the way through the heel and ankle on the inside of the shoe, and it holds your foot in place really nicely and is nice and comfortable from right out of the box. Sole plate is really flexible as well, and of course it does have that 10mm heel gradient, which a lot of people are skeptical of and kind of makes them hesitate to buy a pair of Asics shoes. But honestly, it's something that goes away as far as noticing it after the first 20-25 minutes, and then it's pretty much like it's not even there. So just keep that in mind. It's not something to kind of avoid when it comes to a lot of Asics soccer shoes. Other than that, as far as sizing is concerned, they definitely do fit true to size. I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit is absolutely perfect in the length. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I definitely recommend going true to size. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion is concerned, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, well that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the Asics Lethal Stats. Like I said, the full review is already up on my website, soccerreviewsforyou.com. You'll find that linked in the description. On that same review page, you're also going to find the high-quality images of this shoe that'll give you a better idea as to how it actually does look in person, as well as buy it now links with the best prices online, including some exclusive coupon codes for SR4U fans to get you guys some additional discounts if you are interested in ordering a pair. Other than that, guys, if you have any questions or comments regarding this particular shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you could leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. If you don't know already, I do have Instagram now, so if you do want to follow me there, my account name is VujoJosh, just like my YouTube channel. Go ahead and check it out, you might like it. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.